Okay, I'll repeat
Hold on,
that.
and I'll start mine over.
See if I've got permission yet.
You can go.
What does child sponsorship do?
So I have a little flyer that describes that right here. If I had to usher it to you, I'm gonna hand them out real quick. 4 things are accomplished when a family or a church or a Sunday school class or a youth group does $44 a month. And those 4 things are right there on the board as well. In Zimbabwe, school's not free, so every kid has to pay school fees. Every kid is living with a family member, whether a parent or a grandparent or a distant relative near one of our schools that we partner with. So we pay, the sponsor helps pay the school fees for the child, and they also get a new uniform every year. A lot of kids in Zimbabwe that go to school are using a 7th generation hand-down uniform from cousins. And you know that can be rough. So it helps a child's self-esteem to have a new uniform that fits them. And then they're getting after-school help. That's the education part, because in a country where the graduation rate is less than 20% in most areas, our program has a graduation rate of over 90%. So that mentoring and that helping with school fees and uniforms goes a long way. Because an everyday after-school program led by kids and youth pastors, the ones that we have here today, their kids and youth pastors are part of Asbury Methodist Church. It's a disaffiliated Methodist church in southern Zimbabwe. Their kids pastors are Mary and Sheila and Precious. And they do an after-school program with the kids, helping with their homework, helping with their issues. They also do Bible club twice a week with them there at the school. The school has 1,100 kids, so education's the big piece. Health as well. Every kid at that school has a hot, healthy meal and clean water because of our sponsors working together. And every kid in our program gets medication throughout the year to help with parasites. In Zimbabwe, worms are an issue that can take away the nutrition that you work so hard to get. And all that work is carried out by the local church, Asbury Methodist. So that's what child sponsorship accomplishes for a kid, for the community. In just 1 year, the 185 kids in our program that have been sponsored has led to the church growing from 15 to 215 people in 1 year. And the church is 4 miles from the school, so not everybody can get there. But they've seen phenomenal growth because this program has helped them reach families in a tangible manner. A church that got started by lay people, didn't have a pastor. When they had 15 people under a tree, now has 215 people and a pastor. And the pastor has been invited to have an office at the public school and come every day and be the school chaplain. So that's what child sponsorship has accomplished.
So how can I, or any of us, become involved with One Child?
There's about 25 AIM churches already involved. We've gone to their churches. Different people there have sponsored a child. We have a few child profiles here like you would get at a Christian concert or a conference, except all these kids are Methodist kids. They're all in southern Zimbabwe. They're all part of Asbury Methodist Church through their ministry. And you can pick a child, you can scan a code on the back, a QR code. I was at a good restaurant last night and scanned a QR code, so I think we've all figured that one out somehow. And with that, it tells you how to sponsor, and I can walk you through that. You can see a video from that child when you scan that code as he introduces himself or herself. This one's name's Hilofani. He wants to be a builder. He's inspired by bricklayers, and he wants to be a builder. That's his dream. So this little guy's gonna make it happen, and we got a girl that wants to be a teacher and a couple more. We've seen thousands of kids go through the program. We're really excited about these kids and how they're connected to their local church. And then you can write him or the girl you would sponsor, you can send them a message about once a month. And Mary and Sheila and Precious will deliver that message and return it once a month. So it's kind of like Facebook, an app that we have. It's called Bridgely. If you know how to use a Facebook app, you can use this app, but it's private, and it's between you and the kids workers and the child. The whole world doesn't see it. Also, the child writes back and the kids workers are involved as well. And you can also see updates from their church and community. So all of that can be done. We encourage you, if you want to sponsor, you feel like God's calling you to do it, we can help you do it today. If you want to pray about it or think about it, we can give you our newsletter, and you can stay connected through some of the kids that are in an online portal, and you could sponsor in that manner. All right.
Thank you, Brother
Thank you.
John. So we will have our closing hymn, if we're ready. And then all who are interested in sponsoring a child, please come up and talk to John. If you want to make an offering, please feel free to do that also. We will have our closing song, and then those who want to discuss sponsorship, please linger a few minutes to talk with John.